Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tennessee Titans. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round.
Yellow.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Curtis. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco to the 43, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A run by Pacheco on second down. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 19-yard line. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Got his open man, it's Carr. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. 1st and 10, it's Levis. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Here's Levis. Setting up the screen, Harris.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run toward division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Play action now. Levis.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans.
George Pickens.
43 yards.
And the Titans will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley, Ripley.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go instead with Pacheco.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Left side here. That's complete to Godwin.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6.
First down, Kansas City. Attack, attack!
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Wagner. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Rashee Rice.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
You'll have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Finding space at the 40.
And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Levis sets up to throw here.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Off the play fake, Levis.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
George Pickens.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
This
time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Then we hit 3 in a row. Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He'll buy some time right.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Levis back to throw. Goes right back to Smith again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
34 yards the gain that time, another first down. Back to throw, it's Levis.
Flushed out right.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Levis is that's taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Levis to throw off play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Devontae Smith.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 21-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
It's Brian Branch with it. Down the right sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So the Titans bring the offense back out to go for 2.
Levis will try to throw for the 2.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Titans 27, Chiefs 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Racing to the end zone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. That's caught, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A big play there for KC. 44 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carr. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. That swung out wide to Harris.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, here's Levis.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Levis looking to throw. Able to find his man, it's Pickens.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
They go
line.
play action. Here's Levis.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Again, it's Levis looking to throw it.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33.
33-yard line.
Play action now. Levis. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple. Now Levis.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
George Pickens.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Titans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Chiefs 15.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Levis.
It fights him off.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. A give right side for Pacheco.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Mahomes now on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Levis now off of play action.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now a 2nd and 10. Levis to throw it. He's got this to Pickens.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Now we'll pause for an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
And oh, it's wide right. No good.
And no good.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. Watch out.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is on.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it here. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth-quarter lead. There's another completion for big yardage.
Levis from the gun.
Eluding the pressure. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Will Levis.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw there complete to Ruggs.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Mahomes now on first down. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee.
On the set.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check.